day. Hopefully you can hear me. Testing, testing. All right. We're doing another run of Mario Kart this time. It's pre-recorded. You're over there. Still getting used to it, I guess. All right. So, been doing pretty good on this Mario Kart on my phone, and about to screw it all up. Let's see. I can show you where I'm at. First place right now. It's a lot easier to play on the phone. Mario Kart on the iPad is a little trickier, but we'll see how I do. Hopefully I don't lose my place. That's me right there, first place amongst all these other noobs. No, I'm just kidding, they're not noobs. It's actually kind of tough to get first place. But it helps if I'm level 101, as you can see up in the top left corner. Actually, no, you can't see it. No. Wonder if I could change that. You can't see my ranking. Oh, you'll have to excuse me. I'm still getting used to this. Nope, that's not it. Also, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit sick. Oh no, I can't adjust the zoom on the iPad. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Well, you're not here to watch me fiddle with my settings. I'm going to go ahead and do a race just because I can. So, just about a week or two, no, 3 weeks ago, let's see if I can show you. Oops, wrong one. Yes, I'm on day 11, so 10 days ago, what is that, 1.5 weeks? Almost 2 weeks. You know what I'm trying to say. We got an update that made this daily challenge available, which brings you extra prizes. Can't go wrong with extra prizes, right? Plus, it's a little bit of a game change variety. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm tired. Please excuse me. But we're gonna go ahead and try this out. The iPad should change to landscape when the race starts. There we go. Now it's a little wider. All right. Maybe it'll be a little easier to play too. I'm gonna have to check to see how this sounds later. Sounds good in my headset, but here we go. It's a random selection, so I don't get to pick the player or the cart. Oh, yep. It's definitely a little trickier to play as on the iPad. I'm not sure what speed this is. Oh, that's definitely tougher to do. Yeah, I'm a lot better at this on my iPad, unfortunately. I mean on my iPhone, unfortunately. You have to see me not play as well. But, nevertheless, I'm still in first place. So that's the silver lining. What I was trying to do that was kind of proving difficult on the iPad is those drifts that you see. Drifting is one of the main ways to stay ahead in this game. For those of you who are longtime Mario gamers, I guess it would be the equivalent of holding down B the whole time in order to make sure you can run. You know what? I'm not so sure what speed this game is set at. It seems kind of slow. I wonder if it's 50. 100 or 150. I don't know. Maybe it just seems that way because it's such a much bigger screen. I'm sorry, I'm really not doing so well right now. That was completely unnecessary. We'll use my extra item box just because we can. I'm way ahead of everybody, so I'm not too worried. I just know that my score is going to suffer because I'm not really going as fast as I think I should be. But maybe I'm wrong. Like I said, on this bigger screen, it might seem slower. Now, to me, this is what it looks like, unfortunately. The iPad is defaults to portrait mode on my side of it. But for you, you get to see it right side up. Ecamm takes care of that for us. But you might see me going like this from time to time just because it's a bit tougher. But anyway, I'm hoping to play this game repeatedly because as you know, with this channel I'm trying to do some gaming streams, but this is obviously pre-recorded, so I'm not gonna be able to claim it's a stream. Anyway, here's the reward to doing the daily challenge. I love that. Items come out of the pipe. Oh, 3 rubies. It might not seem like it's that big a deal, but these rubies, they're kind of the trick to getting your characters leveled up. So that's the daily challenge. Excuse me, I'm kind of sick. Let me pause this right here. Another benefit of Ecamm, I can pause it and resume once I have finished blowing my nose. But you would be none the wiser unless I told you, which I did. Full disclosure. Alright, so unfortunately I'm not sure if I sound great because I've got the microphone behind my iPad. As you can see, I'm in this truck, and things get a little bit tricky when you're trying to record in a truck on your time off. I think I've got another, what time is it? Sorry, my iPad says 9:41 by default. 1:59 a.m. here in Dallas. I've got about an hour or two maybe, depending on when the next load is ready. But anyway, I was going to elaborate a little bit further before I played a little more on what today's challenge is. I should probably test to see if it sounds great. Okay, that's what I'll do. Before I move on, I'm gonna stop here because I don't think I can watch the recording and then continue it. I'll have to do some editing. So, here we go. And I'm back. So it turns out that you can hear me pretty well. The microphone is doing its thing. It's sounding pretty good. The problem is I've got some feedback noise. I don't know where it's coming from. It would have to do something with the microphone. I think maybe it's damaged because I moved around everywhere. But it didn't have that noise before when I recorded it onto the iPad, so I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe it's the fact that the Mac, which I'm using to record everything, is plugged into power and it's not liking the way it's all set up. I do apologize for that sound. I don't know. Future recordings, hopefully they won't be there, but that's just how it is for now. Anyway, back to where we were. I don't want to make this video way too long, but I do appreciate you being here and tuning in my fantastic coverage of Mario Kart Tour for iOS. I don't know how many people actually stream that. I want to go ahead and play some of these bonus coin levels. So on Mario Kart Tour, you'll notice I've completed all the tours. That's what each individual race is called. It's a tour. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Oh no, these are cups. My bad. Every week, the tour changes, or every 2 weeks, the tour changes. I really am knowledgeable of this game. I swear. But once you complete all the cups, what else can you do? Well, you could try to level up your characters, level up, collect more coins. And one of the ways you can collect more coins is every now and then they'll shoot you this bonus cup. It's randomly selected, and each cup has 3 different races, which you can do each race for 300 bonus coins, as you can see right there. We're gonna go ahead and do this RMX Rainbow Road R2R. I think that means it's in reverse, for 300 bonus coins. So on top of what I already have, I'll get 300 bonus. I think no matter what place I get, first, second, third, or eighth. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose Mario here because I don't really need to get any extra XP for any of these other characters. It's usually good to go with the top level ones anyway. So the ones at the very top will give you bonus points and extra chance of getting a frenzy, which you'll see in a little while. I'll cover frenzy if it pops up. What cart do I want to choose? I'm going to try to get some more XP for that guy, because all the other ones are topped out. Can always do with some more XP. And looks like all these are topped out also, so I'm going to go with the highest one, which is this level 5 yellow or gold card, which is the little spinny thing. I'm not sure what it's called. Let me look at it. There we go. No, doesn't show you the name. Anyway, this one is topped out, but it's the highest one, so it's not one of the special ones, but it'll definitely be better because level 5. The higher the level, the better. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do the race. Appreciate your patience with the background humming. I really hope it's not too bad. Alright. Skip that. I could do it two-handed, but I'm used to one-handed. With the iPad, I might have to actually eventually move on to two-handed. This really seems a lot slower on the iPad. Ah, there we go. This is the Frenzy I was talking about. Frenzy, which you could probably tell by just how it looks, is basically the character getting into a frenzy and using all these items. That one happened to be I think it was a green shell frenzy, which shoots a bunch of green shells. You can shoot them backwards also. You can have all kinds of frenzies. There's multicolored shell frenzies, coin frenzies, mushroom frenzies. I think Mario's specialty is fireballs, so you can shoot multiple fireballs if you get really lucky. I forgot to check to see what the speed setting was. Hopefully it's not 50, because that's a lot less score. I don't know if you noticed, there's different kinds of coins. There's the regular gold coins, and then there's those green tokens with that star. You want to go ahead and grab those because you can use those to buy special items that are only available from the token store. Ah, here we go. Look at that. We got a coin frenzy, and I was just talking about it. You can get different kinds of coins, including those tokens I was just mentioning. Fortunately, I lost my my streak because I went for that one coin, that one token. But I'm not really worried about getting such a high score anymore because I'm already in first place. And since I'm in first place, what I really need to worry about is increasing my coins, getting better tokens, getting more XP, all those things to go past into future investment. You know, I don't know if I'm making any sense the way I'm describing it. I don't think it. No, actually, the only XP I got was probably for that one racer because Mario's maxed out, and so is that glider. That's what you call it, a glider. I called it a spinny thing. No, it's an umbrella. It's just the design of a specific glider. Anyway, the whole reason I went into this race is because you get 300 bonus points. As you can see, I got 300 bonus on top of the 53 I already had of those regular gold coins, and I got 16 tokens, so it's not bad. I was talking about gliders. Let me just go ahead and do a little sidetrack before I go on to get more of the 300 bonus coins. Just because we're here, might as well. Let's see. You've got drivers, carts, and gliders, as you can see down towards the middle lower section. You've got a list of different kinds of racers. The lower tier ones are silver. You see their the frame that they have is silver. You can silver or gray. The next level is gold or yellow. I don't know. Those are the different kinds of racers that you have. And then you got the special, which kind of have like a bluish kind of metallic color that with the picture, the portrait of the racer having sparkles all around it. And I think that's the highest for now, unless they come up with updates, which I think they probably will eventually. As you can see, I don't have all the specials, but who does anyway? That's so much to get. Those are the harder ones to get. They're more rare, that's why they're special. But they do give you the highest XP, or the highest available points, and higher chance of frenzies and things like that. Basically, you want to have a higher level racer with a higher level kind of card in order to get higher points. Now, I forgot to tell you, see those numbers underneath the level? Those points are what you get at the beginning of a race. You'll see it add up when the race begins. They'll add up how much your racer has. For example, I chose Mario. He's got 870 points automatically when you start the race. And then depending on what cart you use, what glider you use, it adds those points, those base points. For example, if I chose Mario and I had the Yoshi cart, I'd have Mario's 870 plus the 354, and then 354 for that Yoshi cart, and whatever glider I chose. Let's say I chose this special Rainbow Star, Rainbow Star Starshoot glider. It would add the 490 points, base points, to start me off. So I automatically start off with that amount of points, and then the more I race, or as I race, the points start to add up, depending on what I do. And then it depends on what I do, like attacking other characters, using items, and executing streaks, which means I I, um, I perform actions within a certain time frame in order to add up the streak, which then multiplies my points that I'm gaining during that streak by whatever number of streak it goes. It's kind of confusing, but once you go, you'll start to see what that means. Eventually, all those points add up. Everything that you multiplied during a streak, all the base points that you started with, all the items that you used. That's why it's important to get frenzies, because the frenzies not only add continuous points to your streak, it also adds to the streak number, which multiplies. I know it's kind of too much to say all at once, but I just thought in case anybody was curious, it's kind of a somewhat of an understanding. But as you see me play, let's go ahead and do this next race. The GBA Bowser's Castle, 1T. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna choose. I could go with level 7 Bowser, which is maxed out at 765, as you can see. I'll hold it down to see. I could try to raise his points, but I usually try to save that for when I'm actually trying to get first place during the week's main cup. For example, right now I've got first place on the Hammer Bros Cup. This is where I would try to raise the points for that character. But right now it's just this coin, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and pause it here so I can blow my nose again. Excuse me. And we're back. Just wanted to show you that I paused it anyway. Weird. Let's go ahead and do this race. The GBA Bowser's Castle IT. We're not going to go with Bowser, even though he's the highest level we have right now, because I'm going to try to add XP, add points with XP to these other races that are not maxed out. I usually try to go with the highest level that still isn't maxed out. I think this one's maxed out. I could try to raise this point, but like I said with Bowser, also I don't want to say waste, but right now I don't think it's the appropriate time to try to level those points up, just because those are limited quantities of points tickets, which you probably don't know about, but I'll explain that later. I'm gonna go with this baby Bowser because as you can see, I can raise his points. I'm not gonna waste anything to upgrade him because I can't. Excuse me. But by racing, I'll get XP and I'll be able to raise his points with XP, which free XP, like I said, is always good. The next thing is a Kart. I'm gonna choose this level 5 Dozer Dasher. Oh wait, he's already maxed out, or it's already maxed out, so maybe not. Everything else maxed out except for this level 2 Red Bullet Bill Kart. So I'm gonna go ahead and use. I know it's not the highest level, but I'll get him just so I can get that free XP. Because I don't really care if I get first place on this. I'm just trying to get the free 300 bonus coins. I mean, it's the higher level I get, the higher rank I get. If I get first place, more XP I get. But I'm just I don't know if I'm making any sense. Hopefully you understand what I was trying to say. But this one, they're all maxed out, as you see. 400, 400, 400. 490 is also maxed out. But since they're all maxed out, I'm going to go ahead and go with the highest level one, level 6. And we're going to go ahead and start the race just to get a little bit more action. You guys aren't just listening to me try to explain the game. Skip that intro. As you can see, those points being added up on your screen that you see there. I think it's the right side of the screen. Take a close look at those points as I perform tricks. The points are adding up, and the combos I guess is what I've been calling a streak. Excuse me. All this talking making me cough now, which is not good. I apologize for that. Again, I forgot to check the speed. It seems very slow. Now, the good thing about having a higher level glider is that it lets you go longer for the time that's allowed to get a streak or continue the streak of a combo. Now I think my glider is only, no, it was level 6. That's why I'm able to continue the combo for a longer time. But that was not such a great race, but I got first place, so I'll get the maximum XP, and I'll get those 300 bonus points, which is good to do. Oh, there we go. Got the XP for the baby Bowser, and XP for the Kart as well. Nothing for the maxed out glider, but the glider was level 6, as you can see, so that's why I was able to perform some of those extra combos. The lower the glider, the lower level the glider, the shorter time frame you have to get those combos. So you won't be able to. It won't be as easy to get a combo between executed actions like attacks or speed boosts or jumps. Those all contribute to the combo. All right, so 333 coins and 6 tokens. Not great, but got XP, so I'm happy with that. My throat's getting kind of irritated. Okay. I wanted to explain something else, but I can't remember. Before we go on to the final race, I want to show you the shop. Now, these pipes I won't get into right now because a little bit too long of a story. But those tokens that I've been collecting, this is where you buy them, or where you spend them. I've already bought a Bowser, I bought a baby Bowser. I'm saving up for these. I could go for that 20 token item that gives me that ticket for the coin collection, but I don't think it's quite so important. I'll get it maybe later, but right now I'm going for the level up tickets and also the points boost tickets. Those are the next targets, but as you can see, they're a little bit more expensive than this one up here. Those will come in handy to level up my characters. These are dailies. I like to buy these whenever I see them. They're only 100 coins, but they come in handy when you're trying to level up a character to edge out some of the other racers to get first place. These other items, or characters or whatever, I could buy them, but I'd rather just save them for something else. Here's the coin rush that I don't think is that important right now because it only multiplies it by 2, so it's not really that big of a deal. And this tier shop changes every week, I think. Yeah, so if you want to get something, you should get it probably before the end of the week. We got 3 days, so I'm not really too worried about it right now. Besides, I've already got first place, so I don't really think I need to buy any of this right now. And I don't think I want to spend 20,000 coins on that item. I mean, it's a good item down there, but I'm gonna skip on that for now. I don't really need it. Let's go ahead and do this next race, this final race here on the cup. That'll give me 300 bonus coins. I think they're all maxed out. Nope, Yoshi and that Yoshi egg can use some XP, so I'll choose him. Got few of these that are not maxed out, so I'll go with him since it's the highest level. Highest level that still needs to be maxed out. That's just my strategy. There's no real reason. Anybody could do it the way whatever way they want. And I'll go with this level 3 glider that needs to be maxed out also. We'll go ahead and start the race. Look at that starting boost. Again, I forgot to check the speed. I gotta tell you what I'm talking about when I say the speed, because if you're going too slow, if you're doing only 50 cc, your points are limited. Maybe it's because I'm sick, I'm not really remembering too much, or also because I'm trying to multitask here, trying to record this gameplay, which I don't ever do, all while trying to race also. These Goombas are hilarious looking. They're huge. Oh, look at that. 3 tokens in a row, but I missed one. Drop that banana there. I probably should have saved that banana. Oh, I missed the token. I probably should have saved the banana in case someone else threw me a red shell or another homing heat-seeking item like a Yoshi egg or Birdo egg. All of which probably makes no sense to someone who's never played this game before or is unfamiliar with Mario characters. I'll save this banana just in case I get something thrown at me. Yeah, so items behind you, held behind you, can block items thrown at you, which is always a good strategy when you're in first place and people are trying to take you out. I could throw it back and possibly damage somebody, but I'm so far ahead of everybody, I don't think it really make a difference. I'm so far ahead of everybody, which is why I think... There, I got all 3. Which is why I think this is slower than I prefer. Okay. Which isn't such a big deal right now, but it'd be nicer to see the faster speeds, wouldn't it? Okay. Let's get past this, and hopefully we can figure out what I was trying to tell you about the speeds. Alright, XP for everything. Next. I'm just gonna go back into that same one. Yeah, it's 50 cc. So it's been kind of slow, hasn't it? Yeah, that's why. I knew it. You usually want to do 150 cc just to get the maximum points. You could do 200 cc, but you don't get any extra points for that. So I don't see what the point is. I guess it's just so you can feel good about yourself. Like, yeah, I drove the fastest. But I'll show you the difference. The 50cc compared to this 150cc. I could do 250cc or 200cc. I don't really like it. It's way too fast. I mean, there might be a benefit where it might be easier to get combo points sequentially in a streak, but it's just testing yourself a little too much. Anyway, here we go. You'll see the difference in speed. Also, I think the speed increases the skill level. See? It increases the skill level of the other racers, so I probably won't be leaving them behind too much. See how I'm not first place yet? Ooh, look at that. Yeah, they're a little. It's like harder mode when you raise the speed. I'm in fourth place, which is sad, but more realistic. Second place now. Throw a red shell at that guy. Come on. Ah, iPad controllers doesn't want to work. Okay, there we go. Alright, I overtook him. I'm going to use my special item, which was kind of a waste. It didn't give me anything except 3 coins. The farther you are on the ranking, the less useful items you can get. I mean, every now and then you'll get a frenzy while you're in first place, which is cool, but it's less likely. The chances are lower. Nope, they didn't hit him. If I was on my iPhone, I probably would have hit the guy. Just because it's a little easier to aim. Anyway, I'm still first, but they're right on my tail this time, as opposed to earlier where I was way ahead of everyone. I'm still kind of ahead of most of them, but there's one right behind me. But still got first place. As you can see, the points are higher. So I noticed that the XP is not any higher, but higher points is better because it lets you get higher stars. Now I'm not too worried about getting the higher stars, more stars, because I've already got all of them. I got all 5. As you can see, I got 10,479, which qualifies me to get all 5 stars. I could go into all the whole thing about stars right now, but my throat is kind of. Let me just take a drink and explain that, just because it's kind of essential. And then we'll cut this recording. So stars. You saw that my score qualified me to get 5 stars, which I already had, but once you get those stars, it adds up, and you use stars to get these tour gift boxes. You start way down here at the bottom with the least amount of stars, and as you accumulate stars, you'll get awards all the way to the better items. And down here you get a lot of these red rubies. I think that's what they're called, rubies, which you could use to shoot items out of that pipe that we skipped over earlier. Anyway, the very top one is the one with which costs the most amount of stars. So the more you race, the better you get, the more XP you get, the higher level you get on your characters, which qualifies you to get more points, which qualifies you to get more stars, which qualifies you to get better gifts. It's basically to encourage you to keep racing, race a lot, so you can get all these things. Now, if you pay real money, you don't have to race quite as much, but by racing a lot, you can keep up with the people who actually use real life money to buy these rubies. Let me go to this shop. As you can see over here, one of the things you can buy is rubies. You could pay for this. You could pay $40 to ignore that. Sorry, load's not ready yet. to buy this character and this cart and 90 rubies. But I mean, eventually you'll get access to that character anyway, because Mario or Nintendo is good about letting you get racers that you could originally only buy. But anyway, as you can see, there's many ways you could buy rubies, and you use these rubies to shoot off these warp pipes, or item pipes in this game. 10 or 45 rubies for 10 shots, which have a chance of getting the special characters and special items here for this tour. Or you can just spend 5 and shoot 1, but it's more cost effective to do 45 for 10. It's cheaper, I guess. I got lucky and I got Princess Peach in the wedding dress and that cart. I could try to get all these other ones, but the only one I really would need, because I already have this Pauline, I think I already have her. I'm not sure, but she's not used all that much, so I'm not super wanting to get it. I mean, I could get it because every now and then she'll pop up and it'll be beneficial to have her, but I'm not really super. I'm not willing to spend all those coins for a chance to get her. I don't think it's that big a deal. But that toad is tempting. I'm not gonna go for it, but it's tempting. I've thought once or twice about it already. Anyway, I also got Mario, as you can see. I got Mario and that special cart. I got lucky with that, and I already have that silver star or metal star, silver star shoot. Yeah, I already have that one. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it for this go around. We'll maybe do another one of these Mario Kart Tour racing examples where I haven't already completed all the cups and gotten all the stars and already first place.
Make sure you keep following your dreams, because you never know, they might, if you stop chasing them, they might get away from you.